Are you looking for fall fun in the Roanoke Valley?
Stay tuned and we'll give you all the details. Hey, and welcome everybody. I'm Hal Cohn.
And I'm Chris Cohn with Cohn Realty Group.
If this happens to be your first time to our channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button and the little notification icon so that you're going to be notified each and every time that we release a new video about living, working, and playing in the wonderful and amazing Roanoke Valley.
That's right. We have folks constantly contacting us, and especially now in this gorgeous fall season that we're in, saying that they want to move to or within Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, or surrounding counties and areas. If that's you, your friends, or your family, please get in touch with us. We'd love to have a conversation with you. No pressure, just here to answer questions and help how we can. You can call us, you can text us, or you can even email us.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh, honey, that was actually really good singing.
Thanks,
but
appreciate that. Yeah, I
it is
try.
not Christmas.
Oh man, but it's the most wonderful time of the year to be here in the mountains in Southwest Virginia.
Absolutely, y'all, it is fall. You know that saying, it's fall, y'all. Well, we say that all the time down here, and this is really our showcase season. You can see behind us the gorgeous colors, and the camera just doesn't do it justice. It's so beautiful.
And we're still a little early in the season, it feels like, but we are out and about today to let you guys know all about what's happening here in the Roanoke Valley and beyond this fall as far as activities for you to get out and about to enjoy the amazing weather and the amazing scenery that you're seeing right here.
Right, and there's so many places to go, so many things to do. This is just a short snapshot of what you can do with your family, with your friends. But right now, today, we are filming live from Roanoke Mountain. It used to be an old campground here, and it is a great place to walk, have fun, explore, have a picnic, and there's also CHESTNUT Mountain Loop that connects down to South Roanoke. So lots of opportunities here for you to check out if you want to check out Roanoke Mountain, and it's a whole picnic and overlook area.
So let's talk a little bit about pumpkin spice and everything nice.
Oh, I love pumpkin spice lattes.
She's gonna lead us right into what she loves even more than that, is having a nice pumpkin spice latte at a fall festival here in this region of ours.
I do love this. So yes, every fall is our tradition to go to a fall festival at a pumpkin patch or on a farm rather. And it is so much fun. Break out those boots and get that pumpkin spice latte, wrap your scarf around you, and go have a blast with the family. There's so many to choose from. We typically go to JEETER Farm, and that is just fantastic. That's out in Bonsack, Blue Ridge area. There's also LAYMAN farms and Sinkland farms too. So quite a lot to choose from if you're looking for opportunities. And at each one, they have things like hay rides and pumpkin patches. They also have
they have a pumpkin shooting gun at JEETER, so you can you can shoot the pumpkin with two hands out of the air compressed gun into the pond.
Yeah, it's called pumpkin chunkin'.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they also have corn mazes. I am not a fan of corn mazes.
We have not done a very good job with corn mazes for whatever reason. We are directionally challenged when it comes to those. So we have to have somebody smarter and more navigationally non-challenged than we are.
Hey, you're good with directions. Our kids actually do pretty good at them. I don't. I get scared in them. But they have corn mazes and food, of course, and hay rides, as I mentioned. They have giant slides, crafts, games. So a lot of fun to check those places out. And what about the not just pumpkin fall festivals, but...
So then there's the, out in Buchanan, there is a sunflower festival.
Beaver Dam.
At Beaver Dam, that we all we see over Facebook, so it's an amazing thing, we haven't actually been there, is people getting their pictures taken in front of the sunflowers.
That's right.
I mean, it just pops. So there's 20 acres, they have food, they have games, all sorts of fun, 20 acres, and they keep expanding of sunflowers. Can you imagine how gorgeous that is?
That would be beautiful to see.
So as we've mentioned, fall is definitely an amazing time to be out and about here in the local community. And not only do we have fall festivals, we've also got apple orchards.
Yes.
So what do you think about when you think about apple orchards? Well, I think about apple pie, apple fritters.
Apple apple donuts.
Apple donuts.
Apple cider.
Yummy stuff. And we were so fortunate this year where we had some clients that just moved down here. They went to Gross's orchard out in Bedford.
Right.
They picked apples, and then you know what they did? They made us an amazing apple pie.
A huge, heavy, delicious apple pie.
Yeah, and I had to have mine
nice.
apple pie a la mode because I needed the ice cream on top too.
It was so thoughtful. They did an amazing job, and the variety of apples that they brought home and they shared with us too was pretty incredible. They even had this really deep purple apple that I had never seen.
I don't know, and I don't know what the name of it was,
don't know.
so I don't have to Google that and let us know.
The kids really enjoyed that one, but yeah, so lots to choose from, and just a couple of orchards that are here locally, like you mentioned in Bedford. There's Gross's apple orchard. There's also Johnson's Orchards, which is in Bedford as well. If you don't feel like going to the orchards to do the apple picking though, there's a lot of options for you. There's Jamison's Market where you can pick up apples and produce. It's very, very great place to get a lot of your goodies. And also IKENBERRY Orchards, which is out in Botetourt. I love that store. They have so many neat things. Again, all the produce, lots of apples to choose from, and you can go out there and really rack up on some fresh goods. And then don't forget about our farmers markets. Almost every city has a farmers market here, including the historic Roanoke City Farmers Market. And it's one of the longest continuously operating farmers market in Virginia, and very proud of that.
Yeah, there's a theme there because you'll hear that in other videos as well.
That's right.
And then let's take an opportunity now too. It's like we were able to obtain all this great information, and we're going to continue bringing you some more value here in this video. But Macaroni Kids magazine and online presence here in Roanoke by Beth Boyd Bell. She's got a great resource for you. It talks about all sorts of activities for the family, for friends, for everybody to do, no matter what the season is, to keep you occupied and to enjoy this great region that we live in.
Yeah, and she really provides a lot of locations, information, options for you, things to do for the family, some craft ideas. So if you haven't signed up for Macaroni Kid Roanoke, please do look into that.
Sweet. So we have talked about fall festivals. We talked about apple orchards. So you're getting out in nature, just hanging out. But if you want an overnight experience in nature, or a weekend experience, or a whole week experience, in the fall is a great time to go camping.
Yay!
One of our favorite adventures when it comes to fall.
Yes.
So as a reminder, we are at Roanoke Mountain, which used to be a campground. If you see behind us, there is a fire pit, there's a picnic area, a little landing pad back over there for your camper or your tent, depending on how you want to camp in. Again, this place is closed down for camping. It's open for walking, picnicking, that type of thing right now. But if you want to camp in the region, two of our favorite spots are CLAYTOR Lake, and then even closer and we like it even better is DAUTHAT State Park, which is north end of Botetourt County up there.
Beautiful. Our state parks in Virginia, let me just tell you, phenomenal. The facilities are great. The amenities are fantastic. They maintain them so well, and I think you're gonna be blown away. We've tent camped there, we've done our RV camping there, and now we've moved up to cabin camping.
That's right.
And it is still phenomenal. We have a great time every time we go. We cannot say enough about Virginia State Parks. I highly recommend you check those out. And again, there's a bunch of them, but DAUTHAT and CLAYTOR Lake are so close, they're about an hour away. So talking about the variety of camping, here you see some primitive camping, but there's also a lot of varieties when you're talking about what you want to do, what style of camping you want to do. DAUTHAT CLAYTOR offers quite a bit, but there's also some unique opportunities that have come up, like the Airstream rental. We have a friend that restores Airstreams to make them look gorgeous.
Very luxurious.
Yes.
So it is Airstream luxurious type of camping.
Like glamping, for sure.
Yeah, it's glamping, and he will actually set it up for you as well. So we were very blessed and fortunate this past year. Drove the Airstream up to DAUTHAT, everything up for us, had lights outside, had firewood,
so
you name it. It was perfect. So we had a great time there. No kids too, so they made it even better for us on that trip because we got to just have some relaxation time, the two of us, and a little bit of brainstorming time as well.
Yeah.
And then if you want to just stay in Roanoke proper, you don't want to drive an hour out, you could just go to Explore Park.
Yes.
because they've got yurts, they've got cabins, they've got primitive sites,
RV sites.
they've got tons of spots there, and it's right off the Blue Ridge Parkway, right here in Roanoke proper.
Yeah, and don't forget about adventure. When you're going camping, there's always hiking available and things like that. But especially at DAUTHAT, there's tons of mountain biking trails.
Yes.
It's well known for that. And also at Explore Park, you could check out Treetop Quest.
Yep, where you can go ziplining with the kids and yourself.
Yeah, and there's private campgrounds as well. One that comes to mind is Camp BETHEL, and they do things like A-frames and cabins. They even have lodges in case you have a larger group. So lots of options for you to get outside and enjoy nature overnight.
The theme of outdoors in the fall continues as we talk about sporting.
Yes.
Is going to be our subject matter now, which top on the list for sporting is going to be hiking in the fall. And you've got totally quick access to Mill Mountain Star Trail, close to Roanoke. And then you also have Buzzard Rock, which is right in Bonzac. So it's off of Reed Mountain. There's even a neighborhood right there called Samuel's Gate that we used to live in. Amazing homes, amazing views, and the perfect spot to be able to just walk out your door to an amazing hiking trail every day. And if I say amazing one more time, you can just comment below and say, stop saying amazing, Hal.
I think you're just blown away.
I am. I'm just
So
blown
cheesy.
away today.
We're doing a little hiking here ourselves, but when we think of hiking, I like to think of Carvin's Cove.
Yes,
which
and
is good
mountain
for-
biking there
right,
too.
I was gonna say hiking, biking, but there's lots of
Fishing.
levels of fishing, boating. So get out there and do that for sure. And also McAfee's Knob. That's one of our signature trails here that you've probably seen a picture of. If you haven't, make sure you check it out. It's beautiful. It's a hard hike, but it's worth it. The views are spectacular.
And if you want to see waterfalls and have some amazing hikes, we've got 2 other videos that you can check out to find out more about hiking
That's
in the
right.
Roanoke Valley.
Right. So let's move on to hunting.
Hunting, all right. So this is the time of year when almost every outdoor game season is open. You can hunt deer, you can hunt bear, you can hunt turkey. But you want to make sure you check, make sure you're in the season. But you've got lots of options
Right.
to go out and hunt whatever species you're looking for at the moment.
And so when you think about the lands that the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries has, along with the agreements that they have in place, it totals over 2.5 million acres of property that's available for hunting in Virginia.
That is a lot, so you should be able to find some good game whenever you're here and while you're living here to go and have that sporting event of hunting for the season. All right, so hiking and hunting, the 2 H's, and now we're gonna talk about fishing as far as our sporting segment here.
Yes.
So we have lots of great options for fishing.
Right. I mean, you most commonly think of Roanoke River and then Carvin's Cove, which we just mentioned. Also Smith Mountain Lake, of course, and there's a bunch of little places in between. But I just think about these beautiful, crisp mornings in the mountains and how nice and quiet it is and cool it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen.
cricket, literally, there's crickets.
There's crickets, and that's it.
So these nice mornings, and then it warms up a little bit. So what a perfect day to be on the river.
Great day to be out trout
Yeah.
fishing. You've got bass and you've got perch.
And what I was just thinking, that reminds me of last time we went camping, we were actually fishing on this little pond in the campground, and it was really neat, but I had the kids reel because they had given up after what, like 10 minutes?
Like 2 casts.
They were done.
That's what they do.
I love fishing, so I had my hand at fishing with the kids reel nonetheless, and as I did the last cast, because we had to go, and they were bored, I caught a fish. I couldn't believe it. The kids couldn't believe it either. I think I wasn't even paying attention.
No, and I was like, hey, you've got a fish. No, I don't. Yes, you do.
Sure enough.
There was a fish.
And my favorite fishing story of all time, which you may be mad about me sharing, but
It's fine, whatever.
we were camping a long time ago when we were first dating, and we went fishing. I told him how much I love fishing, so he was a good sport, and he went with us.
We were
me.
tent camping,
Right.
and we had our pop-up chairs right by the lake where we were staying. And so I cast out, she cast out, it's sitting there, and I'm looking, and I do have a little bit of experience with this being in South Georgia. So I was like, I guarantee I've got a turtle on here. And she's like, you can't catch a turtle.
No.
Sure enough, I reel it in, and guess what? I've got a turtle going. just like that. And she laughed
I
so
laughed so
hard.
hard.
She fell into
I fell in
the
the
lake.
I fell in the lake with my Birkenstocks and everything. It was hilarious. But let us know your fishing adventures. We'd love to hear them.
That's what they say all the time whenever I'm on the golf course, whenever I hit those errant shots. But golfing is a prime thing to do here in the fall. Beautiful, lush golf courses around here. You've got Ashley Plantation, you've got Old Monterey, you've got Blue Hills, you've got Botetourt, you've got Hanging Rock. I mean, that's just to name a few. You've got some other private clubs like Roanoke Country Club, Hunting Hills,
Valley Hack.
Hidden Valley, Valley Hack. So, oh my goodness, the opportunities to slice and dice some golf balls is plentiful.
And perfect for the fall. You get to watch the fall foliage. You get to see a chance to see wildlife on the golf course, hit a few balls around, drive a golf cart. Check out our golf courses. You will not be disappointed. All right, the next fall activity that we recommend you do, because it's perfect in the mountains, actually comes from Southern Living magazine. It was inspiration for me, and I really want to do it this fall. We're gonna try to make it happen with some friends. Have a bonfire with friends. Just make an evening of it. I mean, who doesn't like bonfires?
And who doesn't like s'mores with bonfires,
that
right?
sounds so good.
So dating back to 1927, so almost, what is that, 100 years ago?
Almost,
if I did my math correctly. So we have options when it comes to s'mores now. You know, traditionally for me, all I knew about was Hershey's, some little chocolate, and some marshmallows, and some graham crackers, right?
That's right.
However, I have been introduced to, let's add some variety.
Oh, okay.
First one would be a Reese's peanut butter cup.
We've tried that. That's very, very, very good.
And they've got the thin ones now too, so they melt better.
True.
That would be my preference. That would be my number one recommendation. Number two could be an Oreo s'more.
Okay.
Not tried that one yet. Maybe that'll happen this fall. And you could even drizzle it with some caramel.
Oh, you'd like that.
I would like all three of them. That is my nemesis when it comes to food, would be sweets. So I try to stay away from those. Keep it out of the house, okay? Stop it.
So this is what I envisioned from this night. And literally it was like a little spread in Southern Living magazine where a girl was spread out in front of a picnic blanket in a field. And so this is what I think. You have a bonfire, you have your friends come over, have a potluck, serve some warm apple cider, have s'mores. Spike it if you want to, that's a good idea. Have the kids running around playing yard games, flashlight tag, whatever you want. But make a night of it. Just really enjoy these cool, crisp evenings and just time with friends.
Next activity that so many people from all over the country will partake in is driving the Blue Ridge Parkway during the fall. And why do they do that? Because they want to see some fantastic fall foliage, and we have it on the Blue Ridge Parkway when you drive through. And when you take a second to pull up at your overlooks or to pull off at a place like Roanoke Mountain here where we are today, to picnic and hang out, walk, bird watch, those types of things.
Yeah, we just saw this huge woodpecker. It was beautiful. I'd like to look it up. I think it was
I'll say it's the pileated. So somebody that is a bird aficionado, let us know in the comments.
Let us know. It was beautiful. But nonetheless, yeah, so the Blue Ridge Parkway is a very scenic road. It's over 469 miles, and it runs through Virginia and North Carolina. So it has a view shed that is going to be undisturbed. That means you can just drive and see nothing but protected views. It's fantastic. And the history is that it was constructed in 1936. And you know, I think we haven't explored the whole thing, but we do have some memories along the Blue Ridge Parkway. As Hal mentioned, we're here at Roanoke Mountain, and that's also Blue Ridge Parkway. And Mill Mountain Star, that whole park is off of the Blue Ridge Parkway.
It is.
And there's just lots to see and do along the way. I encourage you to look up Blue Ridge Parkway online and check out all the information.
And whenever there's also meteor showers, right?
Oh,
Isn't that a great place to go? Because you have lack of light pollution when you're going along the Blue Ridge Parkway. So we were in Asheville many moons ago before kids. We actually went out late one night. I packed hot chocolate. We laid in the back of Mr. T, the Toyota Tundra truck bed, looked up and just saw a gorgeous sky full of shooting stars.
Oh, it was beautiful. I'll never forget that day. And you had blankets and hot chocolate, like you said. It was a really special night. I think one of my favorite nights in my entire life as well has been on the Blue Ridge Parkway. In Asheville, towards the very top, there's a place called Craggy Gardens, and it's over 5,000 feet in elevation. And we went up there one evening with my former co-workers of NC State University, and
it was a full moon.
Oh man, I'm telling you what, this was again one of the best times of my life. So we put on our headlamps, everybody brought food and drink, and we hiked up Craggy Gardens, went to the overlook, and it was a 360-degree view of the whole valley, and you could see for miles and miles and miles, and it was just spectacular. So lots of places to see and lots of things to do. Just get creative, go out there, have fun.
Don't just drive. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I almost forgot about the Peaks of Otter, which are also right off of the Blue Ridge Parkway.
How did we forget that?
I don't know. One of our favorite spots to go. You've got hiking, where you can actually hike up to Sharp Top Mountain, which is a landmark you will see throughout the valley. You've got the lodge there where you can stay when it's not in coronavirus. They also have a restaurant there, again, open whenever it's not coronavirus.
Right.
And then, but what you still can do right now is go to the picnic areas that are along the stream there, which provides fall foliage, provides you a canopy during the summer, so it's nice and cool, so you can hang out with with your friends and family and kids, and you name it. You just have a great spread in the afternoon.
Yes, lots of water fun there, and you can walk around the lake too if you don't want to scale the mountain, and there's camping options as well. So Peaks of Otter, definitely a place to check out along the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm glad you remembered that.
Yay! So one of the things we always talk about, and where we are today, is we are where? We are outside! So what better way to celebrate that than a festival, right?
Yeah, so the Go Outside Festival is lovingly nicknamed the Go Fest by locals here. Go Fest, Go Fest. It usually draws over 40,000 people, and really the goal is to get as many people outside in October as possible. So introduce them to the outdoors, the amenities we have here, the vendors, the tools, things like that. So it's a really, really neat festival. This year with COVID, they have gotten very creative, doing things a little different. They are having a benefit concert and then different things throughout the valley, but they're trying to raise money, about $100,000 in funds to help with maintenance and
upkeep and just the pounding that it's taking actually because of coronavirus.
Yeah, it's a great thing. That means people are out more and more, but they said that they've seen over a 200% increase in usage of trails and facilities. So that really does take a wear and tear on those facilities that we need to maintain and upgrade. So trying to raise that money, and I hope they reach it. I think they were well on their way to the goal when this was filmed, but watch for it. This year it's actually happening October 16th through the 18th, but watch for it each year in October. Really a way to get people outside and enjoy what we have here to offer in the Roanoke Valley.
And if you're considering the valley, what a great time to come down in October to go to Go Fest, so you can see all things outside, see vendors and what's so great about the outdoors here. And then you can get a feel for the city and the town and everything there is.
And call us, we'll help you buy a house.
Absolutely. Go Fest one day, buy a house the next, move in like 2 weeks, right? We can make it happen.
That's right. All right, that's a
wrap. All right, we're wrapping it up. So when you are ready to make the move here to Roanoke, make sure you call us, text us, email us. We will get in touch with you as soon as possible. If you just want to learn a little bit more about the valley on a monthly basis, we send out a newsletter twice a month via email. Click the link below to subscribe to that so you are not left out. And we cannot wait to see you here in Roanoke very, very soon.
Yes, if not this fall, then next fall. So call us with any questions. We'd love to hear from you. You can call us, text us, or email us. We'll have a conversation and get things rolling.
And as a team, we will take amazing care of you because, you know, amazing is my word today.
That's
See ya.
right.
Bye.